My journey started off in 2022. I decided to leave an unhealthy relationship. In doing so, I had to move out. Um, didn't have the money to actually rent out a place. So I decided to ask my mom if I could stay with her. She said, of course. She kind of noticed, how things were for me. And so I packed up most of my things, put them in storage, and moved into her basement, along with my three daughters. So it was a total of 8 people in the home. It was tight, as you could imagine, living in a basement with your children. Like I said, it's a lot of love there, a lot of movie nights, but it was tough. And I just started to look up programs that will help single mothers, like who are actually working but just don't have the money to get their own place. I came across Journey to Housing, and it was one of the best things I could have done. Then they set me up with Kim, the financial advisor, which was one of the best things that could have ever happened to me, period. Kim, I love her, but she was really tough in the beginning. And it's because you're not used to it. If you haven't been budgeting and you haven't been being disciplined and you've just been, pretty much winging it, your life. And then you get somebody that's like, hey, you have to be accountable. You have these girls you got to take care of. You need to be more disciplined in your finances and just planning your future, not just planning for tomorrow, but planning for, years ahead of time and your children's future. The children, they are super grateful. They realize that once mom started this program, mom started, handling money differently. In some ways, I guess they didn't like certain things. Like, okay, no, we can't go to McDonald's every, every other day. No, we can't just go, spend money at Walmart. No, you can't get all these no, certain things, boundaries. I think they kind of learned from the program, like, okay, we have to live differently if we want to get a house. I had made it to the next step in the program where, okay, you have your emergency fund saved, you've got your budgeting down pat. Now it's time to look for a house. We walked around, looked at the home. It just was perfect for us. Perfect. And I called Connie and Kim, like, I think I found the house. I really do. And they did everything that they could to make it easy transition to get into the house. Like relief, like, okay, we're all in our own space now. It was just like, like just a release. That's what honestly what it felt like for me. Of course you feel happy, like, oh yes, but it was just like walking in here, and when it was nothing here and I just had the keys, it was just like, okay, this is mine. Okay, thank God. God is the center of it all. Getting into the program, like there'll be a prayer going on. Like, if we went to one of the programs, we're going to pray before we eat. We're going to pray before we leave. And doing that, it made me be like, you know what? Yes, I needed that. Something is being said in this prayer that I didn't even think I needed. So it helped me get back into being more prayerful. I try to instill that more in my children, and I think with them seeing that in the program with other kids around and everybody's praying together, it shows how important it is. with prayer and discipline, I can do anything. I truly believe that. I'll have some hurdles along the way, you know, some obstacles, but I can achieve anything that I want to. Um, Especially when you have like help, with like Journey to Housing. They assisted me, gave me the tools I needed to succeed. There's children out here, that are living in these conditions. And to have a program that can help people to get them and their children into more stable environments, that's going to help the community. If I had the opportunity to tell another family about Journey to Housing, I would tell them to absolutely do it. You will be so thankful. Um, there are so many different resources that they offer, and beautiful people that actually do care about you. It's the best thing that I could have done for myself and my children. And I'm super grateful. They offer so much. They care so much. They genuinely care. It's it really was a journey. Um, it really was. I'm sorry. It was hard, just starting out. Being in my mom's basement for that long. It was 2 years. So, just the fact that I'm here right now is just overwhelming. So, um, I'm just super thankful for everything that Journeys has helped me through. Um, just super grateful, and I just get emotional because I remember where I was and where I am now, and I couldn't have done it without them.